Episode of Art with Kenneth on the KJL podcast channel. I'm your host, Kenneth J. Lewis Sr. And today I start with another piece in my presentation panel series that I've begun to create. This piece is called Speak Child. I started with a blue wash of acrylic paint. I put the sketch together with black acrylic paint. I like beginning with the wash because it sets the tone. Color affects the entire painting's energy. Blue in this case gives me calm. It slows the tempo down, and for this piece, that was important. After the wash dried, I went in with the black acrylic to sketch the figure. No graphite, no transfer, just paint. That's intentional. I want to commit to the image with my whole hand, my whole gut. This is about suggestion, not precision. I'm not drawing with lines, I'm drawing with shape and attitude. It's about getting the rhythm of the scene down. This is a church classroom, Sunday school. You know the type, hard benches, wood panel walls, a blackboard off to the side, faded hymnals on the shelves. You don't need to see all of that to feel it. The room is only hinted at, but the moment is fully alive. 4 girls in the room, 3 seated, 1 standing. But the one standing at the front, she's the reason I painted this. She just been called up by the teacher. Maybe to recite a verse, maybe to answer a question. But what I'm after is that moment before she speaks, that pause, that stretch of silence where all the attention settles on you and you have to summon your voice. Her dress will be soft, powdery blue, almost the same value as the wash underneath, but layered now in heavier expressive strokes. I'll keep the brushwork loose and gestural, almost sculptural in places. You can see the way I'm carving out the folds in the shifts in blue, white, and teal when I get to the dress. The belt will clench at her waist and her arms will hang naturally. There's no drama in the pose, just stillness, but stillness carries weight. She'll have a look in her eyes. I didn't over-describe them, just enough to pull you in. There's something behind the gaze. Focus, maybe. Or apprehension. Or maybe just the effort of being seen. The other girls behind her will be painted in less detail, more suggestion than realism. I'll use tonal contrast to separate them from the background, but keep the colors muted. One has a light teal dress, one looks forward, and another slightly turned. Their presence matters, but they're not the story. She is. I love this stage of the painting. Acrylic lets me move fast, lock in structure of the scene before I ever touch a tube of oil. It's like laying the bones. Everything here is done with intent, but not with perfection. I don't want smoothness. I want to feel the brush, feel the hesitation, feel the rhythm. The facial features, especially on the main girl, are deliberately restrained. You're not supposed to know her. You're supposed to wonder. That's how I work. I'm not telling you a full biography. I'm offering a question and letting the paint be the pause before the answer. And that background, it's architectural but minimal. Look at the panels behind her. Look at the green wall and red benches. There's structure there, but it's loose. I'm not building a real church interior. I'm suggesting a feeling of one. It's that memory of a room you sat in as a child, not the room itself. This painting belongs to a larger group I'm working on, what I call Wash and Sketch series. Each one begins with a monochrome wash and then jumps straight into black line work. From there, it's all about mood, tone, and gesture. This approach forces me to make decisions fast. There's no erasing, no going back, and I think that urgency shows in the work. It keeps it honest. And here's the thing, I never fully resolve these in acrylic. I stop right at the edge of clarity. I want the composition to breathe, to hum just below completion, and then I walk away, let it sit. In part 2 of this piece, I'll return with oils. I'll begin glazing and layering, using transparent colors to bring depth to her dress, her skin, the shadows around her. But I'll be careful because this painting already feels finished in some places. I'm not trying to tighten everything. I'm trying to honor what's already here and build on it, gently and intentionally. I want to keep the mystery, the breath, the question in her expression. This girl isn't just a subject, she's a symbol of every child who's ever had to gather their courage and find the words to speak. She stands not in defiance, but in dignity. She's not performing, she's becoming. This is Speak Child, Part 1. Stick around for Part 2, where I take this foundation and begin the oil stage. Until then, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. I want to hear what you see in this moment. And remember, stay visionary, stay open, and always dig deeper. Thank you for joining me today on the KJL podcast channel. Your time, support, and creativity mean the world to me. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It helps keep this artistic journey alive and thriving. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a brushstroke, story, or inspiring moment. Your encouragement fuels the art, podcast, and everything we create together. Stay inspired, stay curious, and remember, every masterpiece begins with a single brushstroke. Until next time, this is Kenneth J. Lewis Sr. signing off from the KJL podcast channel. See you soon.